I got some new pens that I'm really excited about. Hey there, it's Grace. Welcome back. If this is your first Grace video, well, welcome. Thank you for being here. Now, I got some new pens to unbox, and I've already used one of them. What I did not do is an official unboxing of either of them, so I thought it ought to be proper to give them their first time in the limelight, officially, that is, officially, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. One of these pens is my second from that maker because I just cannot not get enough of his resin. I know you know who that is. Although, truth be told, I actually have a few other pens that have his resins in it, but are not sold through his company. That's how much I like his work. Now, if you've watched any of my videos, you probably already guessed who I'm talking about because I talk about him all the time. The other pen is a first for me from this guy. I did get 3 other pens at the pen show. I will unbox them together, I think, in a separate video. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. I started using them all. Okay, let's get started, shall we? These are my new pens. Or can I call them new, or should I call them new-ish now that they've been used? I don't know. So, these are the 2 pens that I'm going to talk about. You might have guessed the first pen maker, I should say, none other than Mr. Jonathan Brooks. I'm going to put this one away for now because we'll talk about that in a minute. This is Flame. Isn't she gorgeous? What? Just beautiful. I'll give you really, really, really close-up view. I even like this white area here. If you can see, it's almost like a marbled or just that in there. And then in there. Just how he does this, it's just fantastic. So, as I said, meet Flame. This is, Jonathan, I'm pretty sure when I bought the pen, he told me the name of the pen. He put it on a card, I'm pretty sure as well. I have no clue where that card went. So, we're going to call. Actually, when I showed this pen in my pen show haul, someone commented and said, it looks like a flame. Maybe you should call it Flame. So she and I agree that this pen is called Flame. Kind of apropos, right? You think so? Jonathan Brooks does an excellent job with resins. I think his resins are by far my favorite of all that is out there. I think they're just magical because I already own a couple of is it a couple? One. Because I own another Carolina Pen Company pen, I wasn't going to do stats, but I realized that this style is actually different. This is not the same as my other one. This one is called the Charleston. It has conical ends on it. Let's see if I can see how it's tipped up. It's tipped up on the ends, on both ends. Has a conical ends. How many turns? Let's see, where will I go? We'll go here. How many turns does it take to open? 1, 2 and a bit. 2 and a bit turns to open. That's not too bad. Okay, so the difference in this pen, and I will show you my other Carolina Pen Company pens, so you'll see the difference between, at least in length. The pen cap length is 5.48 inches long, which is about 139 millimeters. The posted length, I didn't even try to see if it posted. The posted length, wow, that's mighty long. The posted length is 6 3/4 inches. I generally don't see that. That's more than enough for me. Although it does feel a little bit short. I don't hold my pen right at the edge I generally don't hold my pen right there. I hold my pen somewhere in the grip section. And that's feeling a little short. I'm wondering if I'm going to post this. Anyway, the posted length is 6 3/4 inches, which is about 171 millimeters. The grip diameter is 0.53 inches, which is perfect for my hand. That's about 13.5 millimeters. Liters. I keep saying liters, but I said it correctly. And the weight of the pen is 23 grams. So it's not a very heavy pen at all. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel heavy in my hand. It feels really perfect because that grip section is slightly larger than I like. Okay, let's see. The nib I got was a medium, and it's a regular just steel Yovo nib. And I wanted to go a little bit closer. I don't normally show this, but I think that's his logo. Carolina Pen Company logo is sitting on there. I haven't written with it yet, so I'm looking forward to writing with it. Absolutely looking forward. I still want to do comparisons, but this time I'm going to do comparisons that are a little bit different, and you'll see in a minute. So this is Flame, Carolina Pen Company Flame. I'm going to put this one here. And the one obviously I need to compare it to is the one that I got from Jonathan last year. Oh, and this one has a clip too. This is another one. I have no clue what he calls this. I call it, I describe it as raspberry swirl ice cream. And as you can see, this pen is considerably shorter than my original Jonathan Brooks. This pen is there's the Charleston, and there's the, oh my goodness, I've forgotten the name of this one. Anyway, doesn't matter. The raspberry swirl, this one also, if you notice, this one also has a flat top with a metal logo in the top. Oops, a metal logo in the top. And this one has the conical shape at the top. So that's the difference between these two, aside from the length. I actually did not notice. When I go to Jonathan's table, I just pick a resin. It really is totally about the resin, nothing else. So in this one, I told you I'm going to do a little bit different in comparisons. I'm going to compare all my Jonathan Brook resin pens. So the other one up, this is the first pen I got. This is Momento Zero Grande 2.0 Primary Manipulation 1. I got this back in 2023, and this is what started me on the fixation with Jonathan Brooks resins. That's this one, and this is even taller still. This has the conical shape at the end as well. Okay, and the next Jonathan Brooks resin I got was a Le Bon Glacier 325, and I've always wanted a Le Bon pen and never got one until Jonathan Brooks resin was in it, and it was sold. I knew I'd be getting. Look at how this is stair-stepping. What? Okay, and the last one, Jonathan Brooks, which is just, oh my gosh. This is my second Leonardo, MZG 2.0. This is in the style Sakura. This, oh my God. And this also is a Jonathan Brooks resin. I am loving that. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do this. I am loving that all of these, I could scrumptiously eat all of them. Just looking at this makes me so happy. I'm happy to see that. I'm just realized, I didn't realize, but this is the only one that doesn't have a clip. Yeah, that's the only one. I like clips now. It didn't bother me one way or the other, but I like clips now because when I clip them in my pen case that need a clip, I can just slide it on there. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Girl is happy. I have got 5 JB Brooks resins. Oh my goodness. So let's go to, I just want to write a little bit. Let's put this away. And I want to write a little bit with the pen. Before I do that though, before I do that, let me ink it up. I am going to ink it up because this pen is going to be used for September currently inked. And I'm going to ink it up in. The era of matchy-matchy is over, y'all. I just cannot do the matchy-matchy. It made my heart feel so good that I put these two together. And for some of you, that's just like, ew. I just could not. I couldn't do it anymore. So I'm going to ink this up and I will be right back. Alrighty, I just want to write a little bit with the pen. I'm not going to write a lot. I look at all the pen videos I watch, and I watch everybody have their books like this, and I am so old school. I cannot write unless my paper is like this. And neither here nor there nor anywhere. That's just an aside that I thought you should know. Okay. I'm just going to write a few things. That's what came out today. I am going to write. You know what? I don't know if it's writable yet. Let me see. I didn't test it. Yes, it is. It is writing. The ink has come through. Let's see. What will I write? Oh, the name. This is. Oh, that's completely disappeared. Did you see that? Let's do that again. Yeah, that's a really light ink. Okay, so this is the Carolina Pen Company. And as I said, I'm not going to do writing. I will, when I finish, you know what, I'll do that now. I will write my thoughts about the pen and go from there. Love this resin. Can I pick a favorite child? No, but this pen is in running for favorite JB resin. I think the pen nib needs tuning, but overall, a good experience. The grip section feels so good. My hand doesn't feel cramped at all. Overall, I really like this pen. All right, there is Carolina Pen Company. The model is Charleston. The style is Flame because of that business right there. Nice. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's go and talk about the second pen I got at the pen show. And that pen, we'll put this away for now. And that pen is this beauty. Oh my goodness. This is from Zodiac Pen Company. I first saw this brand at last year's pen show in 2024, and when I went to chat with Karina, who's standing at Bart's table. I finished chatting with Karina, and because I was volunteering at the show, I didn't get a chance to actually peruse the pens at his table, but I did go back when I got home. I checked the website and I'm like, oh, these are some nice pens. I like how he does his stuff. So I knew I planned to find his table this year. And I knew I was planning to find a table, was going to get a Cappy because I'm a Capricorn. I was going to get a Capricorn, one of his Capricorn pens. But there was a lady sitting next to the table. Hey, Tanya. There's a lady sitting at the table, and she pushed me to look at the Pisces pen. Can you just, this is such a brilliant, absolutely brilliant idea. I'm not sure the camera's picking this up as well as it should. It's got like a mermaid type body to it. Oh my goodness. So it's tapered in. This is the cap. So let's do the cap first. stand tall. So the cap is tapered in there beautifully. I'm just loving this. The curvy lines of this thing. From what I read on his site, the cap symbolizes the zodiac sign, and this is the zodiac sign that is supposed to represent. And the body shape is supposed to mimic a fish. Well, yeah, look at that. This is a beautiful, oh my goodness. The way he does this, he lays, is that the term for it? Lays? The way he does that is absolutely beautiful. I could own a couple of these. I could be Pisces instead of Capricorn, only when I'm writing with the pen. Other than that, I'm good being a Capricorn. But back to this pen. Oh, such a gorgeous, gorgeous pen. The pen is, let me see if I can do, where should we do it? We'll do here. We'll see how many turns it takes to open. Okay, right there. Oh, I messed up. Okay, now I know. I know where I messed up where. Usually the cap is the easiest way to know when you've made a full turn. I got this. Okay, full turn. 1. 1 and maybe 3/4-ish. Yeah, it's not a lot to open. Not a lot to open. I think I do need to put some, maybe some silicone grease on here to get it, it gets stuck a little bit when I open it. Yeah, there we go. It gets stuck a little bit. I'm okay with that because that means it's a tight seal, but I don't necessarily think it should be that tight. Okay, so the pen length is 5.68 inches, which is about 144 millimeters. The posted length, this pen does not post. It just doesn't. There's no way to get it on. And I'm not a person who posts my pen, so that's not an issue for me. Uncapped, because we didn't do posted length, uncapped length is, you can see I've already inked this up. Uncapped length is, I don't want to put a finger on it. Uncapped length is 5.32 inches, and that's about 135 millimeters. And then the grip diameter, remember I said just now, I don't hold my pens all the way at the nib. I hold it somewhere in the grip section. I can hold it there. The grip diameter, by the way, is 0.44 inches, which is about 11 millimeters. I can hold it somewhere back here, and the threads do not interfere with me holding the pen or writing. Oh my goodness, that's so delicious. I must say, the way this back end tapers, this is the part he calls the fish tail, and it literally looks like a fish. He says the pen lays flat in that area. I love that. In my perlicue area, this by the way is called your perlicue. In my perlicue, there's no weight whatsoever because there's no weight in that area of the pen, that in the fishtail end of the pen. So this pen really writes. I've used it all of August, and it writes beautifully. The nib, I should take that. I want to take that off, but I have a feeling that's. Let me see if I can take just that little bit off. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay. The nib is a medium Yovo number 6 gold nib. Tanya convinced me to get a gold nib, so I did. I'm wanting to get, this is one of those nibs that I think I'm going to get someone to grind it down, maybe to a Cursor Smooth Italic. We'll see. But that's my new pen. That's such a gorgeous thing. I wanted to do a comparison, and I obviously I don't have a pen like this. I like the fact that this pen can stand up just like that as well. Because it has no pen clip, so that looks brilliant. The cap obviously is flat on both ends, and I suppose it can stand up like that as well. It is just brilliant. It is just brilliant. Alrighty. I don't have comparisons because I don't have a pen like this, and I didn't want to compare it to anything else because it's unlike anything else. I don't want to do that. So I don't have comparisons for this particular pen, but I will do writing samples and the pengram that I came up with. So let's do that first of all. The ink is, I'm pretty sure this is the ink. Let me check and see. Let me check 1 minute and make sure I have the right ink. Yes, I have the right ink. The ink I put in this one is Wearing Ghouls, The Young King. This ink was a purchase it to get free shipping ink. So it wasn't an impulse buy. It was an intentional purchase to get free ink. So that's what this ink is. And so we're going to just do some writing then. Oh, we're not going to come in yet. Alrighty, I think we should be good now. We are a bit wet. It came in, but it's dripping. I don't like that it's dripping. 1 second. Hopefully that'll be okay now. Oh my goodness. You were writing for me all along. What's the issue? Okay, I think we're writing now. We shall see. Yes. Whoa. I'm not sure what's happening there. I'm going to do something different. Alrighty then. That took a little bit longer than expected. I wrote with this pen for the month of August. And for the month, I didn't take it with me on my trip, so maybe the half month of August. And no issues whatsoever. The ink that I had put in it was, let me get it. This one. This is Wearing Ghouls, The Young King. This is rich in pink shimmer. And I have a feeling, I need to take note, no shimmer goes in this pen. No shimmer whatsoever. I've since cleaned out the pen, put in a different ink, and I use my regular whiteout way in my notebook. I cut out a piece of paper and put it over what I'd written. That's my whiteout way of doing things. Okay, so let's get to writing about this pen, shall we? Oh, that took a long time. What? All right, so the pen's name is... So you can see it's a beautiful, absolute beautiful writer. Nicely wet. The pen is called, what is it called? I had to go and look it up. The style is called Twisted Forest. This ink is working so much better in it. And the ink, let's write the ink. Oops, forgot my I first. And the ink is... So that's, now we know, this particular nib will not take shimmer inks in it. I was going to be using a different nib in it, I decided not to for purposes of the unboxing. Alrighty, let me write some initial thoughts. I am totally enamored with the shape of this pen. It speaks to my aesthetic, quirky and fun, that part of me. I did have trouble with the initial ink for the writing sample, but now I know no shimmer because it's writing fine again now. The pen is easy to hold, no issues with weight at the back. It is a beautiful instrument. Alrighty, that is the Zodiac pen. I'm going to put this in here. Zodiac Pen Company, Pisces. Twisted Forest is the style. Love it. Absolutely love it. One thing I will do here that I started doing is I want to put a little swatch of ink and put right here. I don't know where I'm going to put it up here. Maybe I'll put it up here. I just want to do a little swatch of ink because I just like to know what it is. You know what I'm going to do with this? Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to do that with the other one as well before I say goodbye. Let's see if I can do it. Should I do it right here as well? I think I'm gonna. I have enough room to put it there, so I'm going to put it there. Alrighty, you are going to fall in, I know. We're so this side heavy with the papers. Alrighty, those are my two new pens. This one, the first one is Carolina Pen Company. And the second one is, I'm going to go out just a tad. First one is Carolina Pen Company. Second one is Zodiac Pisces with Twisted Forest is the name of the pen. I love this. Okay, finally got to these unboxings. That's it. Nothing more. Alrighty, I'm gone. Bye. Did this even go through the dryer? It feels so rough. Wow. Well, I don't use the dryer. What are you talking about? Okay, I'll get the itches out of the nose. Get all the stuff. Oh, just get it out. Do the eyes. Finished. Let's center yourself. Hey there, it's Grace. Welcome back. If this is your first Grace video, why welcome. Thank you for being here. Hey there, it's Grace. Welcome back. Well, it feels weird saying it. Oh my God. I got the nitchy noses. I got the nitchy noses again. Hey there, it's Grace.